Pop, Magnum. Oh, Europe, they were good live. When we did the recording, for the Edge of Sanity tape, we did a unit on an 8-track. Sent the tape to Kerrang, we got a good review. They said the first 3 tracks, Early Grave, Paradise Now, Lost Inside, were good, but the second 2, Get Back and Go on Slow, were crap, which we already knew.
Poptastic.
Poptastic, Pop Pickers, not off. When we went in, we set out to record 3 songs, but we had more time than we thought. We had 2 days with Chris, but Brandon recorded his drum tracks in an hour and a half, which left us quite a lot of time, so we thought, wow, we'll use the tape up. So we just lobbed those 2 tracks on, which were the only ones really I'd finished and knew all the way through. And just lobbed them down and sent the tape off. We got a good review for 3. We got an amazing response from people all over. Just about the tape. From that, and we got a lot of bookings from that as well. We also did a dodgy vid, which was dodgy. But that was sent to Kerrang, not expecting a review at all. And then just to walk down the street and reading Kerrang and just look down and see AC/DC review, Kiss review, and us sandwiched in between AC/DC and Kiss. It was like...
Not a lot of room between them two, is there?
No, there's not. It's like, oh my god, we were in there. And we got a good response from that as well. Kerrang's like mad. When we played in Chesterfield, we were talking to like people in between playing and when we stopped and things. This guy came over and we were having a chat and he bought me a beer and well, no, there's something to do with it.
You went back to his place.
Yeah. And he came down.
Trying to say, Nick?
You trying to say?
The guy in Chesterfield only came down because he saw the review in Kerrang and he said we were crap. And that's why he came down. Getting a crap review in Kerrang, and it brought a lot of people down, because talking to everyone, that's the only reason why they came down to see us, was because we got a big write-up in Kerrang. So for all you pop pickers out there, not off. Anything else? It's awfully the hot under these studio lights, and I think my hair is melting.
Put another 50p in the meter.
Quick, money! Thank you. Piss off with that bug brush.
You missed the re-erection of the bug brush there. What are you going to talk about next? It's been on a long time already, all this talking, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it will, yeah.
But then again, there might be some dead good stuff you haven't said, better than some of the stuff you have said.
Yeah.
What we can do is, we need to sort of see what we're putting on the video.
Just press stop.
What about something to do with the songs, introducing them, the three videos?
The way the songs came
about
apart.
Bloodlines and about
Can you do the camera in a bit more?
You talk about the songs, and then we'll 3 of us do it, and then we'll take bits out of each of them.
It's a bit like a closer, so a bit more. You have to lift it up into the box.
The box. This world is spinning around me.
Not that
Zip man! Ugh!
Pull back, get those zits out.
Zitten. Mona Lisa.
Where did you get that smile? Promo videos. I edited together. We did some filming at college with Kath and a few of the friends. And that's where Bloodlines came from. The video for Bloodlines. It was mainly, it's just all bits and shots of us, and it was edited together in a couple of days down in the college gear, which came out very well. Very pleased with that one. And we next did Burning Crosses. Burning Crosses was footed.
It was. Haggard and mouth.
Hooded mouth.
Burning Crosses was filmed on the docks in Fleetwood. It was quite a nice location, edited all together down there on the docks. It was just very cold editing, but and then other shit went in.
Catchfly.
Catchfly. Catchfly is a cool video, but that's all live stuff. Catchfly's video is all live. Taken film mainly at Atherton, George and Dragon and Chesterfield, Queen's Park Hotel on the weekend we went away.
Can we say something?
Yeah. That's what I think. We've done a series of gigs. A lot of the recent gigs have been back to back, and 2 occasions we've slept in the van, which was sheer hell. It was good fun. We slept over in Barrow. We played in Barrow on a Saturday night, and stayed over in the van. And Keith was dead the morning after. He was pure sane. There were 7 of us in a tent in a Sherpa, because we've used lots of different vans, and they're all rated. And our mum's van is God, but below that, you start going, 10s, which are 3.5 ton Sherpas, which is what we used then. And there were 7 of us sleeping in that with all the gear. And the night after we drove down, did a gig in Manchester at the Pomona Hotel, which was playing to nobody, but it was good. I enjoyed that gig. Mind you, I'll enjoy all of them, but John hates life. Another time we've slept over has been when we did I'm lying there. We nearly slept over. Right. We went away.
Yeah, we did.
Slept over in Chesterfield.
We slept over in Chesterfield.
No, we were going to stay over for 2 nights in the van of Doom. We hired Merck to do the editing on the Friday night. But I picked the van up. Keith dropped me off over here. Keith dropped me off. We picked the van up. Keith dropped me off at home, and he came over here, had a shower, and came downstairs and couldn't find the keys. He was looking around for half an hour, and he could not find those van keys. So he phoned me and says, Nick, I've lost the van keys, but I've got hold of another van from a friend. So he's like, what a diamond. So we got the van, picked it up, drove down there. We were like about an hour and a half late, setting up. We set up and opened the doors, and the whole place just went. So loads of people all came out and helped us unload all the van, and we set up and went on. I did that gig and it was excellent. We had loads of problems with PA and leads and no singing for a bit, but it was good. And then we drove back, and when we came back to Keith's, Sean had found the keys. Now, he hadn't found them in some obscure place like behind the cheesemaker or in the frying pan. They were, in fact, on top of the radiator where Keith always puts his keys. Keith comes in, he puts his keys down on the radiator. Now, when Keith was looking around, he picked the keys up thinking they were someone else's keys and kept moving them. So he picked them up and moved them along there, and then picked them up again and moved them along. Didn't think they were the van keys. He just never thought, these might be the van keys. No, he thought, they're somebody else's, they're not mine. So we hired a van, and it sat outside Keith's house. It cost us 40 quid to have a van sitting outside Keith's house doing absolutely nothing but look good. Now, to me, it looks good, but it was just too expensive for looking good. So we got in the van and we drove down to Chesterfield for the Saturday night. We steamed down there, we set up, and we were like, oh my god, this gig is going to be pure sane. There was like nobody there. It was 10:15. The guy said, we've got to go on at 11. No matter what, if anyone here or not, and we're like 10:15, there's no one there. I'm like, so John pissed off to another pub for a pint so he could find some life. And then when he came back, he couldn't get in. He was just absolutely heaving. In the space of 3 seconds, the whole pub just went, and it was full. And then we went on, we did the first set, and he was like mental. And we opened the second set, and I was just watching Brandon Katana, and just turned around, and the whole place was just bouncing. It was like, my god, this is the gig of hell. And it was like, we were selling everything then, and it was an excellent gig, and we slept in the van, and that was funny, to say the least. It is very not nice sleeping on a passenger seat of a van with your legs around the steering wheel, sat next to a roadie. I mean, it's just not a good call. And Brandon lost to football on Sunday morning. But the only thing that is a life saviour for all the bands out there is McDonald's. We could not survive without McDonald's, because a Sunday morning there is no one else to go. At 7:45, you're dying for a dump. You need a wash. I mean, I walked into McDonald's and I just walked up and went, I stink. But I love it. And the people just stand 15 feet back from you because they just go, he slept in a van. I mean, Dooley was in the van and he just like sleeping. A copper just taps on the window. And he, have you slept here all night? And he's, yeah. You must be cold, knackered and smelly. And he was, nah. But then we could have killed him and we ate him for sandwiches.
Blood burgers.
Blood burgers, yeah. But McDonald's is the life saviour of all life saviours. Then we had a big discussion about buying a van, but John still won't buy a PA. I mean, John has, since joining the band, he's been in the band for what, 2 years? Since forming, since we started even. And John owns a mic. I mean, Brandon's got quite a large, substantial drum kit. That's cost him a few arm and a leg. I've got like Les Pauls and rack stuff and like all my gear. Matt's not got any gear anymore because we sold it. And John has bought a mic. On his entire musical career has been bought a microphone. Now, why? You know, it's like he spent no money. I think he's clued up here somewhere. You know, he's like, that's why he's always drinking, because he's got the money, and we've all spent everything and are paying off these huge debts.
Hey.
And he's got alcohol. I mean, but then again, it's John. You know, but he's going to buy a PA. He says he will do one day. But I can seriously see us playing Manchester Apollo with the same crappy McGregor 300 watt power amp, the same Carlsbro speakers and the same knackered leads that keep going off halfway through songs. I don't think he'll ever spend any money ever, but he'll probably be very drunk and his gut would have grown a lot by then as well. He's had 3 kids from that gut. I mean, he gets mistaken for pregnant. He has to wear pregnancy dresses most of the time because he's just that large, you know. But your John's turn.
We're not going to be taking over stuff we don't want to be taking over here, are we?
We've copied all the stuff from that, haven't we?
Yeah. Well, Nick's a good guitarist, but it's a shame he's gay.
Piss off, I'm not.
Okay.
No, fuck off. No, you don't want to put that on because that's not like a nice thing.
Oh right, and you're on about my bloody gut.
Yeah, but that's true.
Why are you defending yourself?
Right, John, you're gay.
Oh, yep.
Shit. Right, go on.
Right, the videos we made, which you've seen a few of them. My favourites, I like the Bloodlines one. The of course, like it. Right. The video for Burning Crosses. I had an idea of like using lots of TV sort of you know, murders and things. And we ended up putting all sort of Charlie Manson sort of stuff, which is like, it looks pretty cool. There's quite a lot of people actually dying on that video, live on film. For real, you know, it's not like special effects and they really just get blown away.
It took us ages to get rid of the bodies.
Yeah, it does. It was quite messy making that video. So, and the Catchfly one's really cool because it's like all live stuff and everything. None of that sort of like set up. It's like just as it happened. And the Bloodline ones is pretty sort of like your standard moody video, you know, which is all like that. It's cool. Yeah, with the Bloodlines, we were sort of, it was our only song we got, which is like a bit slower than the rest of them. You know, it's not as like all, you know, full on thrashy sort of stuff. The lyrics are a bit more sort of intense about, you know, that things about adoption and families and, you know, stuff like that. If you know, listen to the lyrics. So, because we try and steer away from sort of like booze and babes and stuff and driving around.
Yeah, talk about that. Going about like each song.
Mm-hmm.
So like go through more like lyrical ideas and you're in your way, but they also interpret it the way you want to.
Yeah, okay. Catchfly was basically written the lyrics around the time we were like, if you're in a band, you're playing around the pubs and the shitty landlords and getting ripped off and paying to play, you know, that sort of stuff. Bit of sort of a lashback on that, and that sort of attitude that you have to go through when you're in a band, you're starting off and you're playing like the circuit things. So, you know, I wrote a few words about that. Catchfly is actually the name of a plant. It's the name of a plant, sort of a Venus flytrap. Burning Crosses came from it's an idea, I think Nick's came up with the original idea of all about betrayal and from that angle about no, it's not, is it?
No, it's not. It doesn't have something to do with that. No.